the game can see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
Quiet please in the room, or off you go if you're talking. Yeah, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now I think our final press conference of the night. A round of applause for now the WBA, WBO and IBF Women's Lightweight World Champion Katie Taylor. Same structure. Over to you guys. Questions for the champion.
Katie, Rose said yesterday at the weigh-in that she was here. I think implying that she was here to fight, and she kind of proved that, I think, tonight, right?
Yeah, I knew all along she was going to come to fight. She's a very, very proud champion. She was everything I expected. I think tonight she definitely came to fight, and that got the best out of me as well.
Was it the toughest fight of your pro career so far?
I don't know. I guess all the fights are tough at this stage. Yeah, she definitely had a bit of pop on her right hand early on. Yeah, for sure.
And what is it like? I suppose we've seen you in kind of high-level contests over the last 3-4 fights, world title action. They've gone to points. You came close to stopping Wallstrom, but was it extra special to get it with the stoppage at the end?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was the icing on the cake that did to actually get the stoppage. I knew she was on her way out, and sometimes it is very, very hard tough to stop these opponents at this level, but definitely was great to get the early stoppage.
Eddie had us on a stoppage bonus,
Yeah.
like the UFC tonight. I didn't tell Katie yet.
Oh, really? That's
We had to stop her in the first round. That was the problem.
Is 1st of June still okay? Like, it was a tough contest tonight. It's a bit of a short turnaround.
The 1st of June is perfect for me. The road to Undisputed is still on. That fight for June is the one I want next, and the Anthony Joshua undercard will be absolutely perfect.
Did you watch Pursoon on that grainy YouTube stream the other night?
Yeah, I didn't actually see the fight. I was so focused on this fight, but that's always going to be a tough fight. I mean, she's a long reigning champion, and it's going to be a very, very physical fight. That's going to be a cracking fight.
Eddie, I remember you telling me in the past that you're not, out there campaigning for women's rights. You always say that women's boxing, and when Katie Taylor's involved, is just boxing. That being said, this probably seems like the last kind of roadblock fight out of the way, and it opens the door now for some massive fights with Katie. Pursoon, Serrano, Cecilia Brackes, perhaps down the line. What's the kind of game plan from your perspective going forward?
Well, I mean, I think when I had a meeting with Katie recently, she told me off because I said that what have you got left? Like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. She said more like, I think she said 7 or 8 years or something like that. So
it was the look she gave me.
But the thing is how fast do you want? I mean, she could fight Pursoon on June the 1st. She could fight Serrano in September. So you sort of bust in the flush, if you like, early doors, really. So Pursoon is the fight that's available. And when you get a chance to make an undisputed fight like that, you really have to jump. There's no perfect time for everybody. It just comes together. And there seems to be a chance to do that fight on June the 1st. And it's never looked like it was possible before. But I think that Pursoon, and not just with the money, but also with the undisputed tag, with the Madison Square Garden, it's hard for her really to turn down that opportunity as well. And I think if it's presented to Katie and Ross and Brian, Katie's going to say, but she's not going to turn it down. She wants that fight. She wants to be the undisputed champion, and that's securing her pro legacy. Really, to do that, she's already won 3 world championships. But interestingly, 2 of the people that she's beat, or 3 of the people she's beat now, have moved up and won world championships at light welterweight as well. So the class she's been mixing in has been top end. But Pursoon is, I think Pursoon is, perhaps a tougher fight than all of the people that you mentioned, to be honest.
Same here.
What is it about Pursoon, Katie, that you think makes her a little bit tougher than those
It's like
others?
a female Carl Froch, someone told me.
She punches. Yeah, all hard. she just punches non-stop, I guess. She has a high work rate. It's hard. It's definitely going to be hard to look well against those kind of opponents, but
Very
it's,
experienced, champion a long time.
that's definitely the fight I want.
Do you think that kind of a test tonight was worthwhile then going into a challenge the size of Pursuit? Like we probably from the fans' perspective or from the observers' perspective, we probably looked to see a challenge. We saw a little bit with Castle, but tonight, you know, we had a dangerous fighter. Is that the exact kind of test you needed going into these bigger fights?
I think so, yeah. That was a great stepping stone for me tonight. There's a lot of talk about these big fights for the last few months, but I knew I had to get over this fight tonight. And there's a lot of pressure on me tonight as well, and that's to actually overcome that pressure, those nerves, is perfect preparation for those kind of fights.
Sorry, Gavin. Gentlemen with this fantastic dicky ball.
Yeah.
Katie, welcome to Philadelphia.
Yeah, thank you.
I was excited about seeing you fight here.
Yeah.
But I'm watching you fight, and I look at your punch selection, and I'm looking at Johnny Tapia, and I'm looking at Mike McCollum, how you punch into the body. Who are some of the fighters you watch to develop such excellent technique to the body?
I've watched everyone really. I mean, the likes of Marvin Hagler, Marco Antonio Barrera, Costa Zoo was one of my favourites growing up. The likes of Sugar Ray Leonard, and I just love watching historic fighters really. I watch a bit of everyone.
Katie, that jab and then you turn it over to a body shot, it was a really beautiful thing you did throughout the fight. Is that a combo that is one of your favorites to throw?
I don't even remember throwing what I did jab it.
Got around to that.
Yes.
Yeah, it worked a lot very hard.
That was a perfect game plan. Yeah.
In terms of nerves, Katie, you were talking about it there a moment ago. Would you say you were more nervous tonight than at any other time in your pro career? Or was it?
I mean, there's always nerves before every single fight, but I did realise the importance of this fight and how big this fight was to actually get the bigger fights down the line. So.
And how comfortable did you feel throughout the whole fight?
I felt very comfortable. I was well prepared for this type of challenge. She was everything I expected her to be. And I felt like I prepared great for that kind of fight.
I saw you box Kevin Farmer.
Oh yeah,
I
yes, I remember.
Woman
Yeah.
My guy boxed 10 rounds,
right.
John, give him hard work. 2 more rounds. I was impressed, really.
Thank you
you
so
know
much.
what? I asked Eddie, when you're going to fight for 4 belts?
Yeah, that's right.
When he,
June the 1st.
Yeah.
and you're going to kiss her.
No, the next
Yes,
question is
thank
when
you.
she's going to fight.
For 4 belts.
man.
She has 3 belts. She did. I know
She'll
what
be
the
the
first
first.
you are.
She'll be the first one to fight.
Okay.
McGregor.
Yes, sir.
Has there been any preliminary discussions with Pursuit? Because I remember several fights ago, Eddie, you were talking about that you were concerned that Pursuit may be a little too comfortable fighting in Belgium.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it, but we have a deal in principle, and she's come out, and the team have definitely shown an interest and given us an in principle deal to fight on June 1st. I wanted just to get tonight out of the way because I didn't want to start signing contracts and until we got through tonight. So they'll get one on Monday, and if they're true to their word, which I believe they will be, then it will be announced in the next 2 weeks.
So ideally, after if Katie was victorious against Pursuit, becomes undisputed, would Amanda Serrano, would that be this year or does it need to
This
marry
year?
a little longer?
Serrano's contracting to fight Katie. Now we've been in a deal with Matchroom and Dazn and Lou. She's due to have one more fight, which will be in May or June, and then fight Katie Taylor. So we hope that happens as well.
Would that be a headline event, do you think, Eddie?
Yeah.
And where do you think it could be on?
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, I actually do think, yeah, in New York.
As long as she doesn't chicken out.
There's Serrano.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't.
She's got to get revenge for her sister.
Someone would need to.
Would you ever like to fight in Las Vegas, Katie?
Would I?
Would you like to fight in Las Vegas? It's the one city you haven't.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that sounds great.
You'd hardly make it that far, Sean. You'd never find your way to Las Vegas, Sean.
All right, guys, round of applause for
Yeah.
Katie Taylor.
So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.